Awareness of death may be the origin of religion. For people who identify with a particular religion, and for people who do not, there's a lot to learn from the religious response to our mortality. Religions tend to be very sure of themselves on this topic. Despite the obvious existence of billions of people who believe otherwise, every religion appears completely and utterly convinced that it alone knows about the biggest unknown. It's hard to imagine any other factor determining how we feel about death and dying as much as identification with a religion, or the lack of it. Sometimes these feelings have been carefully considered and then internalized. Sometimes they are too close to see, too unequivocally accepted over a lifetime to be examined at all. Comparisons deepen learning. Comparing without judgment. Comparing, for instance, what you think you know about some religion and dying, and what it turns out that religion stands for after you do a little research. Comparing can be done without rating or ranking. Comparing, for instance, what two different religions have to say about death and dying. Just noticing any meaningful differences, and if there are any, use them as a starting point. Why would there be that difference, and what could it mean? Spiritual, but not religious, is a growing category. Comparing with a template is a way to sharpen up what that actually means when it comes to the end of life. Pure existentialism is a cosmic perspective too, with its own answers to the big questions, but not a unitary perspective, even among those who believe this is it. To Heidegger, the great German existentialist, facing death is liberating. To Jean-Paul Sartre, it's all just absurd. Your views might not even be constant.